Oh my. This is breathtaking.
That's a nice change from all that rain too. You really should invest in an umbrella.
That it is. Speaking of that, aren't you going to change?
Change? I didn't think there was anything wrong with my clothing.
There isn't. It's great. It's just...
Go on.
Your scanner thing said it's about 45 degrees. Velvet jacket, waistcoat, no button shirt. You're going to boil in that.
Trust me, my boy, you've been in warmer places than this. You want hot? Try Mercury. Went on a day trip one time. It was boiling.
Not even your top button?
Nope. Style waits for no man.
Well, if you want a bake, that's your choice. Where are we anyway? It's beautiful.
It truly is, my young fellow. Welcome to the Caribbean. St. Martin, to be precise. By my reckoning, it's probably around the dawn of the 18th century. The island is known for its vistas, its views, its tranquility. I would have taken you to the Isle of Orion, but they're having some renovation done at the moment. I may have had something to do with the damage.
Hi. I don't know what to say, Doctor. This is amazing. Thank you.
Well, I'd say it's perfect considering the circumstances. Anyway, let's get to it. They've got a lovely little market somewhere. Seems that someone's in a hurry. Hello, my friend. Can we help you?
Hey, what do you think he's doing? He seems to be holding a... Jesus Christ, it's a gun.
It's a musket technically, but fair point.
You thieves. Stay where you are. Hear me?
I think you got the wrong people, mate.
Well, of course you'd say that, wouldn't you?
We say that because we're not your thieves. We've only just arrived.
That's impossible. No one new arrives on this island anymore. Except... pirates. Dirty, stinking pirates you are.
No, that's not true. We're not pirates, no. Also, may I just point out that by my deduction, that's a matchlock you're using. You've just shot at us, hence it's empty. Don't threaten a man while you're out of ammo. It's not the safest course of action.
I don't need a gun. I've got this. We've had enough of you, scum.
No!
Showing them what we think of their kind.
Not with murder. Put the sword down.
It's what they deserve.
Perhaps. But without trial, you'll be no more a criminal than them. Then where will that leave our children, John? Fatherless? Alone? Put it down, my husband.
Okay, my dear. Well, these two will go straight to the mayor, you hear me? Then we can do this properly. You two, follow us. You have some serious explaining to do.
Well, thank you from both of us. I think you've saved our collective skins.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. You still need to explain yourself.
It's better than a sword in the gut. After you, madame.
Ah, little market. I love markets. Used to go to Leeds Market. Could browse for hours.
Stocks seem a bit thin, don't they? There's a planet I love that's literally full of markets. You'd love it. It's called
Enough
Libden.
chatting. It's getting dark.
Oh, calm down. Someone woke up in a bad mood.
Shut it before I change my mind.
Be quiet, John. I've seen children who'd make better killers than you.
Oh, I've had enough of this. Come on, we're nearly there.
Oh, joy. People are always so quick to anger.
In my experience, most of the time, yes. Cindy, your husband assumed we were pirates. Would you care to tell me why?
You're strangers. We haven't had strangers here since the blockade. There's a reason we're all so thin. You must have seen it on your journey here.
Oh, yes, the blockade. Silly me. Care to tell us more gossip? Been out of the loop for a while.
Mayor Marshall will know more about it.
Well, in that case, go ahead. I'm eager to meet this mayor.
Trust me, you soon will. Now get to move on.
Hold there, sir. The mayor's office is closed for the evening. Go home.
I need a word with Mayor Marshall Officer.
His office is closed for the night. If I were you, I'd make an appointment tomorrow morning.
Pirates, sir.
What about them? Do you have any information?
Better than that. I've caught 2 of the scoundrels. These 2 here.
Serious accusation, citizen. Alright, you better come in. I'll have someone notify him. See to it, officer. Understood, sir. Oi, you 2, come take post. Whilst we wait for the mayor, I must ask, what makes you so sure that these 2 people are pirates? It's not an accusation to be taken lightly, citizen. You should know.
Was out in the forest gathering some firewood for the evening when I heard this strange wheezing, like a ship came into the dock on hard land. I go to investigate, and what do I see? These 2 strangers stood on the beach next to some sort of wooden crate.
How strange. Well, I'm sure you 2 have some valid reason for this action.
So do I, Captain.
My honourable mayor, apologies for the disturbance at such an hour. We have a villager here with a rather serious claim.
Yes, I know. Your partner was telling me the details. Accusation of piracy, if I'm mistaken, is it not?
That's right, sir. These 2 scoundrels up to no good on the beach, sir.
Is that so?
If I may speak, sir, I have to say that this man has misunderstood the situation entirely. Me and my colleague are in no way, shape or form pirates.
Oh, rubbish.
Quiet, John. Let the stranger speak.
I'd listen to your lady friend. No justice can be carried out without a full understanding of events.
Wise words, sir. Oh, where was I?
Explaining why we're not criminals and why we shouldn't be hanged.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, James. As I was saying, we are not pirates. Far from it, in fact. We're traders.
From where?
The other side of the island, sir. There's a small town, I'm sure you know of it.
Ah, the French settlement.
Precisely. Now, that crate John speaks of is my TARDIS. Trade and relative documents in storage. New design of goods transportation. Of my own design.
Yeah, it stores much more than you think. His wheels too.
Wheels?
Well, it's better than dragging it here. Anyway, we were about to enter your city when it got stuck in the sand near the beach. That's when, John gave us a rather unique welcome.
Sounds possible.
Utter crap. Where's your proof, eh?
He has a point, Mr.
It's Doctor, just the Doctor. As for proof, where is it gone now? Ah, here you go. As you can see, we're perfectly legal.
By order to the Imperial Trading Authority, I give the owner of this paper, Sir Doctor of TARDIS, and his assistant Sir James Locke, permission to operate as merchants on behalf of His Imperial Majesty, Louis the Great, 14th of his name. Well, that is a great surprise. A personal recommendation of the King of France.
What can I say? I get around.
Right network our doctor is.
Captain, show the Doctor and his friends out. Bold as I am, even I dare not anger the French.
So, you're a merchant then?
I'm afraid so. Want some new socks? I'm your fella.
Well then, I owe you an apology.
Forget about it. All is forgotten. That is, if you don't try stabbing me again.
The point still counts. I did a wrong and we owe you. Let us share hospitality with you.
No, seriously, it doesn't...
If you don't, you'll leave a mark on my soul. Also, you'll spare me from my wife's rage.
Go on then. Even I'm not that cruel. Go on then. Show us the way.
We do apologise for the disturbance, Sir Doctor. Be on your way now, but be careful. The streets aren't the safest after dark. Good luck to you.
The same as most places. Oh, thank you, sir. Good day to you. Now, where's this home of yours, John?
Just near down the seafront. Cindy stays close. Follow me.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't half get chilly around here. And I've done the 3 peaks in mid-October.
The 3 what?
You know, the 3... Oh, never mind.
Night air tends to do that to you.
Yeah, like being down Blackpool on a Saturday night.
You still glad you wore shorts now, James? I'm feeling quite cosy.
Yeah, go on, get moving. Even includes the arses too. What are they doing?
Common criminals. They come out of the woodwork in hard times. It's best to keep your head down. House is not far. Come on.
Someone's home.
Exactly what I was thinking. Who's lit the fire?
Oh, I left Lisa in charge. Couldn't leave with the kids now, could I? Lisa? You home?
Oh, come in, dear. Sorry about the fire. Thought I'd put one on in case you were coming home. Anything happen earlier?
Just a misunderstanding, Lisa. This is Sir Doctor and his assistant James of House
Lock.
House lock?
Lock. They're traders from the north.
Oh, are you? That's nice. What are your wares?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? Pans, pots, spoons and spinach, my dear. If I told you everything, I think you might just die of excitement.
Ooh, I like a man with a sense of humour.
No, I'm being serious. You're rather old for a human. Shock can be quite...
Doctor.
Ah! What was that for? That hurt.
Okay then. I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow.
Nice one, Doctor. Real elegant that was.
What's wrong? She asked. You've never been to a doctor before. We can be quite intense.
You know what? You're strange for a Frenchman. Come on, let's get inside.
And you're pretty annoying for a Dutchman.
A Dutchman?
Oh yeah, the Dutch. Well, I presume anyway. St. Martin was settled by the Dutch after all. Or at least the south side. Makes sense considering they're locals.
But they can't be. They're speaking English, plain as day.
Oh, I forgot to explain, didn't I?
What?
TARDIS translation matrix. As soon as you entered the ship, she entered your mind. Started translating. She's rather helpful like that.
Bit invasive, isn't it? She's always poking around in a fella's head. I'm not a prude, but that seems a bit wrong.
Oh, don't be like that. It's a gift from her. She likes you. Imagine the size of the handbook you need otherwise. English, Scottish, Klingon.
Good point, I suppose. Come on, I'm getting cold.
Round here, boys. Keep an eye out. Any snooper follows us, cut their tongue out.
Aye, aye, Joel. Yeah, that's no nosy Parkers.
Should be here our man. Wait here, lads. Got some business to attend to. Nobody enters the alley apart from me.
Aye, aye.
Evening, Jarl.
Likewise. Got your letter, we did. Almost killed the boy. Though he was being funny.
I hope you didn't. It would be a shame to waste such a useful asset.
Lad's alive, don't you worry. What did you want?
Information. I hear the city's short on food. How long they got?
Not long by my reckoning. I've seen some. Poor beggars die already.
What a shame. Not long now till they give in. Now you better get going, Jarl.
Just one more thing.
Go on.
We've got strangers.
That's not possible. I've made sure of that.
Seen it with me own eyes, sir. 2 men seem to be getting chatty with our mayor.
This could prove a problem, Jarl. If news of this gets back to the mainland, we'll have the French to deal with. This cannot do. Follow them for a time, see what they know.
And then?
Make them disappear.
Understood, sir.
Get going, Jarl. You've got a lot of work to do.
So, you're a trader, huh? How's business?
It's good, it's good. Travelled far and wide before we came here, though. You much for a traveller, John?
I was in my young days. Used to love exploring the island as a kid. My father used to be in the Navy. Guess that's where I got the love of water from.
Ah, like the open sea, do you?
Oh yeah, since I was a boy. It's in my blood. I'm a member of the fishing crews. We're in great spots due to the migrations.
Yeah, he smells like it too. Trust me, I do the washing.
No better smell than that working man, Cindy.
What are you cooking? Smells delicious.
Some more of that vegetable soup. Family recipe.
I have to say, I love it, Cindy. You should sell this. 2 young kids. Expensive venture being a parent. Trust me, I know.
I don't have the means to, I'm afraid. Stores come at a premium.
Can I have a taste? Always love soup.
Be my guest.
This is really nice. Have you ever considered putting some parsley in? Would go really well.
It's not a bad idea. Might have to try that.
They seem to be quite chatty.
That's James for you. Always with the questions. This soup is actually very nice. I've got a question for you now, John. Why, if you are a fisherman, is your wife preparing vegetable soup? Seems rather odd considering your profession.
Truthfully, Doctor, it's all we can eat. Times are hard since the blockade arrived.
Ah yes, this blockade I've heard so much about. What is it?
A few months ago, an unmarked ship anchored near the entrance to the main port, fired upon many ships that tried to pass. Only certain ships got through.
How'd they do that?
Not quite sure. All I know is that they're the only ones here with food, and so they hold power over all of us. Rumour has it that the pirates are trying to gain a foothold here. I hope that the mayor will give and bend the knee.
And meanwhile, people starve in the streets in their own homes, eh?
There's a reason why we're so thin, Doctor.
Makes sense why you assumed we're pirates, John.
I'm thankful for your understanding. Now, can I interest you in another bowl of soup before we turn in?
Oh, thank you, but no thanks. We must be going, I'm afraid.
If you say so. I won't mind another bowl.
We must, my young fellow. We've left our valuables in the TARDIS. Can't leave them all night, can we? You don't know who could be poking around. Might lose some of that spinach. Yeah, you might lose some of the spinach.
Are you sure? We don't mind, you know.
I think somebody else does. Don't worry, we'll be okay. Come on, James.
Okay then. Wait up.
Where are you going to rest for the night?
Yes, who said anything about rest? Ta-ra!
Don't worry, he's always like that. See ya.
Goodbye? What peculiar people.
I think that is exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, come on. Hurry up. Why are you taking so long?
I was saying goodbye. Suddenly I had to leave, didn't I?
I said bye, plus we've got stuff to do.
As in...
You know, stuff.
We're going to help, aren't we?
Well, technically, this is an historical event. No kind of alien activity. We shouldn't interfere.
We are. Oh, aren't we?
Well, I'm not just going to let them starve, be bullied by a bunch of criminals. Not my style.
Agreed. The lack of food is horrible. Did you see the stalls earlier? Less food there than hair on my head.
Don't down yourself there, James. You've got a good head of hair, I think.
You saying I'm receding?
Oh, not now. Come on, we've got stuff to do. Come on.
Ah, there she is. Standing there in the sand. Has she always been a sunbather?
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Why do you call her she? Doesn't look particularly feminine.
Well, appearances can be deceiving, my friend. I look like a human male of average height, not a 3,000-year-old Time Lord, do I? Same concept applies to her.
Wait, what? 3,000?
Looking good here. Oh, come on.
Ah, the TARDIS. Takes a bit of getting used to, doesn't it?
It always does. Could be culture shock, temporal sickness, something like that. Don't worry, it's perfectly normal.
What are you working on? Is that sonar?
Plus, I'm trying to initialize a localized radar pulse, seeing if we can locate... Ah, there it is.
Take it that red dot's the ship.
It is indeed. Rather large by the look of it. Possibly a third rate, I'd say. It's quite a pleasant sitting there.
Third rate? Isn't that a naval ship? How the hell did they get their hand on a warship?
Stolen, perhaps. Manoeuvrable and packing quite a decent arsenal. Can see why it gives these mere traders a flight.
Any idea who's in charge? Surely you could use its name to get an idea.
Nice idea. Now, if I do a visual scan of the broadside, filter for pleasant languages, and bingo! St. Edward's, constructed in Stockport, 1678, was the former vessel of a Sir Patrick Edwards, whose body was found adrift after a suspected mutiny in 1692. Ugh. Fate of the vessel unknown.
So, Whoever murdered him must oversee the ship today.
Or somebody else in the crew. You know how rebellions go. Nothing stays the same for long, always arguing, dying.
What now? Will we need tricorns and fancy wigs?
You in a tricone with that
You
nose?
cheeky bugger.
Now, shh. Now, I'm getting a rather pressing need to talk to these pirates themselves. We'll find them at the market, I'd say, probably around 12. Here we go. Ready to get back into the action, Mr. Locke?
Like a dog with a bone.
But first, I think you'll need... there you go, some of that.
Money?
And don't spend it all on sweets either. Didn't think we were going to go to a market without having a look around, did you? Come on.
Oh, we've moved, haven't we? Does it ever get old?
Get old? No such a thing. Not far from where we last were. Didn't want any of her paintwork getting damaged, you see. Nicked a little spot behind the Riley's abode. Need to look after the old girl.
Didn't want to walk, did you?
That too. Might as well kill two birds with one target. Oh, here's the annoying Dutchman. Hello, John. Sleep well?
Ah, my mysterious Frenchman. How are you today, good sir?
Grand. Up to a bit of washing, are you?
Aye, that I am. Cindy's with the baby. What can I do for you, Doctor?
Favour. You mentioned a merchant aligned with these pirates yesterday.
Yes, I did. What about it? Don't want anything to do with them sort, I don't.
Well, we're on our way to your market, and as it seems, well, we wondered if you could help us out a smidge by pointing them out to us.
You want to trade with him?
I want to put him out of business. Will you help me?
You sure about that, Doctor? These are dangerous men you're messing with.
John, if there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I'm a massive pain in the arse for wrongdoers. Will you help me show them why?
Okay then. Don't say I didn't warn you. Follow me.
Quite a busy place, this, isn't it? Well-dressed fellow? Take it the chap in the red is his trainer.
Indeed. If you want to talk to him, be my guest. But be careful, though.
No promises. Thanks for this anyway, John. Till the next time.
See ya.
Be safe, you two.
What now, Doctor?
What anybody does in the market. Have a look at the local goods, of course, and maybe a bit of the local drama. Ooh, tomato.
This is the third time this week, Jack.
I'm trying, sir. Need more time, that all.
Not hard enough. Jack, I gave you that food on credit with good faith you would follow through on the deal. And you've left me at a loss.
Work's not easy to find, sir. I can't get any job anywhere.
Then I suggest you try harder. Your debts are increasing by the day, Jack. I'm afraid I may have to use alternative methods to collect my debt. I'd hate for your daughters to grow up without a father.
Don't you dare threaten my family, pilot. Stop. Put your weapons down.
I'd put that down if I were
Wait,
you, Jack.
fellas, what's going on here?
Keep your nose out of this, stranger. Who the hell are you?
The name's James. He's the doctor. Now what do you think you're doing? Threatening this man?
Hardly fair odds, is it? 4 against 1 doesn't sound right fair to me.
He drew his sword first. Now you better get lost before you get it too.
At ease, Jarl. You will kill no one unless told. Now if Jack will sheath that blade, then we can all talk.
You know what? Stick you through where the sun don't shine. I'm off.
Jarl, what did I say?
Now that's a bit better, isn't it? A bit more civilised. Better keep your guard dog on a tight leash, Mr.
Fellaway.
Fellaway. Seems to have a nasty bite, that guard dog. Might lose more of that nose insulting the locals.
Well, what do you want, Doctor? Or do you mark a habit of sticking your nose in other people's business?
I do when it involves extortion of starving men, women and children.
Extortion? Doctor, this is just business. Doesn't the meat merchant up his prices during a shortage? How am I any different?
Well, that's because the majority of meat merchants don't kill the other competitors' cattle, if you understand what I'm saying.
I don't like your tone, Doctor. The situation here is a dire one that a few words could solve. They say the words and they become part of our family.
What? Like, we give in? Sounds rather like a bully's games to me.
Not a game. Business, sir.
Business? How is people dying business?
Same could be asked of the executioner, could it not? Answer? Because that's the world we live in. It's a harsh, cruel world where only the strong survive. If these islanders won't fight back, then they will bend to our will.
So that's what this is about here. Money, power, control. Pick on the weak just to fill your own pockets. You say you offer them a choice, but you hold a blade to their throats. You know better than a common criminal.
Oh, Doctor. I'm far worse than that.
Leave now.
Are you threatening me?
I'm giving you a chance. Leave peacefully. Become an honest trader, a farmer or something. I don't really care. Or I will stop you. Whatever it takes.
You have 10 seconds before my friends make you disappear. I suggest you run, little man. 7.
Doctor.
6.
James, run!
After
now.
them!
Run, James, run!
Doctor, the TARDIS.
Yes, I know a wrong turn. Come on, run! Watch out! I'm trying to be serious.
Out of the way!
Doctor, I'm bloody knackered.
We have no choice. Come on down this snicket here. Got to circle back round to the...
Oh, dead end. Just our luck. What now?
Back down the alley, back down the alley. We might be able to... Oh, no. Hello?
I think you may have just made a very costly mistake.
You don't want to do this. I'm warning you.
Oh, we do. And we will.
Not gonna go
Boys,
that easy.
Let's
Just
teach
want
them
me,
some
come and get me.
Have
manners.
you heard of a New Zealand Kido, James?
Show them our
Well,
steel,
watch and learn.
lads.
Right! Right! Whoop! Oi! Right! Yeah!
That's enough, Doctor. One more move and he loses his throat.
Let go of him now.
After all that, I don't think so. Now put the sword down.
Okay then. Happy now? You feel a bit safer?
Definitely makes my job easier. One, this boy is dead. Then you will see what happens when you cross us.
You know what, Jarl? I'm disappointed. I took you for more than this.
Mind your tongue, Doctor.
I know you were a guard dog, but not a wimp.
What did you say?
You're using my young friend as a shield there, so I lower my defences. Definitely doesn't sound like the way of a coward. Maybe that explains the scars. Didn't they have mercy on you?
Don't you dare call me a... Ow!
Doctor!
You little worm. Get down. Now you've had it.
No!
You will...
Doctor, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. But how?
Down here, there's more of them. You two, are you okay?
We are, thanks to you. Why are you here?
Didn't think I'd leave you, did you? I watched you talk to those two scoundrels. Saw things get heated.
And then he came to us, ran as if his life depended on it.
Ah, Guardy McGuard. Oh, I've never been so elated to see a guard before.
Name's Struley, Officer Struley, Doctor. You owe this man a great deal. If it wasn't for him, I feel we may have been too late.
Then we owe a great deal to you, John. Trust me, I mean it.
I was only being a good man, Doctor.
A bloody brave one too.
I do what I can do.
The best way to live. Jarl, I think his name was. He's dead, isn't he?
He is, I'm afraid. Square in the back. It needed to be done.
For which we are in your debt, sir.
It was my honour. I'd suggest you find some shelter. A storm is on its way by the sounds of the heavens.
What happens to all these young fellows here?
They will be carted off to the cells where they will face justice for their actions.
Be fair in your justice, though, Struley. Some of these men are mere boys. You can only imagine their reasons for their actions.
I will bear that in mind, Doctor.
We will leave you to your work now and then. Hey, John, got any more of that vegetable soup? I think I've got a craving.
$120, $130. Seems to be dropping daily, the funds of these peasants. Enter if you must.
Good evening, Captain.
Hardly. Now, what do you want, Lee?
It's Jarl, sir.
What about him? I trust he will be
He
returning
dead,
soon.
Captain.
What?
Well, some lad returned from land. They seen him dragged down to the graveyard on a wagon. Gunshot by the look of it.
What of the others?
Rotting in cells. Sir, what shall we do?
Show them.
I'm sorry, Captain, I can't.
I said we show them. We show them what happens when you murder one of our own. Prepare the broadside, boy.
A broadside?
We smash them into oblivion. Let's see them resist when they sit atop a kingdom of rubble.
You know, you should really start selling this soup, you know. It tastes fantastic.
I did suggest that to Cindy, but she never took up the idea. Fell pregnant.
Yes, had our little twins. It was a hard birth, but by the grace of God I survived it. Unlike my own mother.
Should have been proud of the woman you are.
I would hope so. Wish I could have met
Terrible
her.
thing, death comes for us all. Everything always ends, and that's always sad. But everything always begins again, and that's always happy, isn't it?
Who said that?
A man of legend, James. Did you hear that?
Probably just the heavens opening.
I don't think that's... Whoa! Well, that's no thunder, come on!
The city! Oh God, the city! What have they done?
Seems like they're sick of waiting. Now you two, take your family and run deep into that forest.
Can't just run whilst we're under attack.
There's nothing you can do against a full-on attack, John. Even with the island's defensive cannons, it can't defend against a bird rate. So my advice is to go into that forest and live to fight another day. We'll sort
What
this.
about you two?
Doing what we do. Now, do as I say and go. Now, shoot, go on.
It's your own funeral, Doctor.
Well, then make sure there's someone left to bury me then. Go, now, run.
To the TARDIS.
Precisely. This must end now.
Keep at it, men. Soon they will have no will left to resist with.
Aiming for the ship.
Precisely. Refining coordinates, compensating for localized atmosphere, and there we go. Locked in. Hold on tight, James. It's gonna be a fast takeoff.
Bit of turbulence.
A speedy takeoff always leads to a bit of a shaky ride. Now, let's give our swashbuckling friends a bit of a surprise.
Oh my god, this is an actual pirate ship. This is so cool.
And it's currently busy shelling our friends as well.
Oh yeah, I feel awful now.
Don't. It is pretty cool, I must agree. The smell of that wood. Craftsmanship at its finest. Now, the cannon fire must have covered our landing. Nevertheless, got work to do, so come on.
And where is that exactly?
Weapons store, and then the deck.
Why the deck? It will be crawling with pirates.
Because we need to give them a chance first. Come on.
Another way?
Vaguely. The weapons storage is usually in a well-protected area of the ship. Probably in the lower decks. Come through here.
Doctor, this place is crawling with them.
Get down, get down! Oh. That is why we're hiding behind these crates.
Really? I'd have never thought of that. Where are we going to go now?
Somewhere else now. Move your foot a second. Come on. There we go.
Careful, what is it?
Trapdoor of some kind, I'm guessing. Probably leads to a ladder. You got a hair clip or something?
I've got a paper clip.
Give it here. Now, keep an eye out while I work on the floor.
Use your fancy sonic.
It doesn't work on wood. Now watch the deck.
Bit rubbish.
Humans.
Some of these lads look way too young for this. One of them barely looks 18.
Food, money, adventure, a sense of belonging. That's what defines the pirate's lifestyle. Picture that when you're a peasant, alone, starving. Nothing waiting for you but hours of debilitating work for less than nothing. Doesn't sound like such a bad deal, eh?
But it turns them into monsters.
Survival does that to you. Now, there we go. Now down the hatch quickly. Now, where did I put it? There it is.
What are you actually doing, Doctor?
A little supplies. 25 minutes should do it, I'd say.
Do what, Doc?
Sonic oscillator. Set it to go off in about 25 minutes. Once it does, the sonic pulse will resonate the molecules of that gunpowder and then...
It explodes.
like a spoon in a microwave.
Then why are we going to give them a chance to leave?
Because if they don't, I'm no better than a murderer. If they agree to leave, I'll use my sonic to send a handy little pulse and this little device will shut down. No big explosion.
Doctor, pirates. Relax, don't shoot.
No, calm down, boys. You don't need to worry, we're unarmed, you see. Look, no guns, swords, nothing. We come for a small chat with your leader, actually, so take me to him. Show us the way.
The sight of victory is a sure one indeed. How much more should I put them through, I wonder? Well, if they are to be of any use, we still need some of them standing, don't we?
You're okay, Captain?
Oh yes, perfectly fine. Pondering, that's all. What do you want?
Intruders, sir. Young lad Twally found them poking around in the gunpowder, Captain.
Did he now? Well, I would certainly like to have a word with these intruders, if that is at all possible.
They're on their way up now, Captain. In fact, I think they're here.
No need to be pushy, you know. That's no way to treat an older man.
Shut it.
Okay.
Ah, well, if it isn't the little doctor and his rake of a friend. Not so clever now, are they, lads?
Well, you may actually have a point, you know. I can slowly feel my IQ leaving my brain the longer you prattle on.
Fighting words, Doctor. Let me come and see what you have to say face to face, eh?
Seems pretty miffed, doesn't it?
All part of the plan, my dear. All part of the plan.
Don't have much to say now, eh, Doctor?
Actually, I do.
Here to beg for us to stop?
Nope. No. I offer you a choice.
What choice?
Abandon this attack and leave peacefully. The villagers will rebuild and you can try to live honest lives.
Leave while we're winning? Ha!
It's the only offer you're getting.
And what happens if I refuse your ridiculous offer?
Then in under 10 minutes, you and all of your crew will be lying in the wreckage of the St. Edwards.
Empty threats, Doctor.
Believe that if you want, it's your choice. Don't say I didn't warn you, though.
The only thing sinking today will be you two when we throw you into the sea. Lads, stop the bombardment and lay down the plank. We've got some rats to drown.
How are they?
Still pretty rattled. Any sign of the doctor?
Nothing. The attack has ceased, though. Either means they're coming in to finish us off, or the doctor is doing what he does best.
Let's pray for the latter.
Amen to that, my love. Amen to that.
This, my men, is a grave day, one in which we lost a friend, a brother. Jarl Umstaff was a fierce man, one strong in both soul and might, who was taken in the pursuit of glory, shot in the back by a member of the guard protecting our guests. A way so cowardly does not fit a man of this nature. The people of St. Martin have paid in blood this day, and I assure you this is not the end of our revenge. I promise it. That brings us to the present, lads. In our company we have the doctor and his companion James. These two strangers felt it their right to not only insult your captain, but to threaten our operation. Told us to leave or he'd stop us. Doesn't look very scary now, does he?
Well, appearances can be deceiving, Captain.
Absolutely, Doctor. Take the ocean for example. The open seas are quite the beautiful sight, but as you'll soon find out, its embrace is a very cold and deadly one.
Oh, could you hurry up, please? I feel like I'm gonna die of old age.
Even near the end, you're still a pain in the arse. You will walk the plank, like many before you. You will throw yourself into the sea and drown. All whilst James awaits his turn.
What? Hang on. No restraints for him? He's got bigger arms. Seems a bit unfair to me.
I wouldn't call this a laughing matter, Doctor.
No, you see, that's where you're wrong. It is.
Explain.
10 minutes. That's what I told you. Currently, you've wasted 7 of them with your talking. Thanks for that, by the way. You've saved me a job. All of you, listen up. In under 3 minutes, your munition stock is going to ignite. A very big boom.
He lies. See how the stranger lies in the face of death.
I gave you a warning. Remember that. Offered you a chance to live, but you wasted it. Murdered innocents instead, trying to prove your superiority, your power, your authority. It ends today. Your terror ends now. James, on my mark, run. You won't miss it.
Got you.
What lead?
I never was that good at show diving, if I must say so. But you know what I am good at? Escapism. James, now!
Come in, Doctor!
It's all your fault, you little...
Ow. Oh, my head. Doctor?
Ah, you're awake now. Just relax, darling. You've had a terrible time of it.
Cindy? How did I get here? Is the doctor?
Yes, he's okay. Found you both washed up on the shore following the explosion. We were lucky to have been with him. You were out for the count.
How long?
About 12 hours. Said you received a slight concussion? Whatever that is.
Feels like it too. Where is he now?
He's out on the water in John's boat. Something about retrieving something?
The TARDIS.
Perhaps. We can ask them actually. Look, they're docking.
Come on then. Doctor.
Ah, hello, sleepyhead. How's the nogging?
Good, thanks to you. The TARDIS.
Bobbing around near that wreckage, actually. Rather helpful, to be honest.
Don't forget about me.
I never could do that, John the Dutchman. Rather suits you, actually. You should keep it.
Thanks, I guess.
Best you're gonna get out of him. I'd just accept it.
Point taken.
Did you find anyone?
Alive? No, I'm afraid not. I did warn them, though. They could have lived.
We did what needed to be done.
I suppose so. Now, shall we make a move?
It's been lovely meeting you all.
Well, Doctor, it's been a pleasure, sir.
It's been an honour. Thank you. You two enjoy yourselves. Live well. Be kind. And continue to make that soup, my dear. It's people like you that make life all the better.
Thank you both.
Oh, I almost forgot. I had a word earlier with Mayor Marshall. Really grateful for the help he was. They do tend to be when you help stop a town getting destroyed. Anyway, kept offering me gold or some other rubbish. I asked him for something else instead. It's an incredibly overrated element. I wanted this. Well, in your hand sits the deed to number 4, Glen Road. Prime spot for a bakery, I would say so. As I said, you two make the world a much better place. Why not share that joy with a few more people, eh? And also, it'll help you support them little buggers in there.
Oh, thank you.
Don't sweat it, my lovely. It was my honour.
You really are a hero, Doctor.
Not a hero, just a nice man with a box and a love of good food. John, Cindy, till the next time.
Have a nice life.
But that's...
Possibly the strangest Frenchman I've ever met. Come on, my love. Time for soup.
Entry 1. Hello, I guess. My name's Tom, by the way, in case you didn't know. Was walking the dog again today. Ended up near the old lecture building. This is going to seem odd, but I had the strangest feeling I was being watched. The shadows, they stare.
Hello, Margaret Wayfair, Head of Psychological Care at Welbeck Institute speaking. Prepare Mr. Stevenson for his scheduled session, please. Wonder what we'll learn today, Mr. Stevenson.